Hey everybody, Jittery-Jay here, and today we're reacting to another request from a while back. Ron White, I got thrown out of a bar. This was requested by at XJST Alex 1332. Thank you for that. Keep those coming. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I know of Ron White from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour videos that they did. It was him, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, and Larry the Cable Guy. So I know a little of his material. Well, I've heard a little bit of his material, but I've never seen any of his stand up that wasn't related to those shows. So I don't know if this is part of one of those or not. It's been years anyway. So, and from what I remember, he is hilarious. So I have no problem rewatching it if I have seen it. Let me get that out of the background. Let's start this up. I am in a. Let me start by saying I am in a weird kind of mood. My anxiety and everything is ramped up. I'm going tomorrow for MRIs, which are just of my brain and cervical spine to see if the nerve damage has gone any farther. See if maybe that's what's causing my memory issues. Hopefully, it's something like that. Um, but anyway, it's kind of got my nerves on edge, which it shouldn't because I've had it done quite a few times now. It's just with my memory messing up. It's if it can be explained, I'm kind of nervous about it. That's all, but that's neither here nor there. I chatted long enough.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Apparently, they know the story.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, "Bye, everybody, I gotta go." 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse, and beat off. You know what I'm
Oh
talking
Lord.
about? Patrick Swayze's hitting
Okay.
another guy. For wearing a
Okay.
hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, "Took off the hat." I'm like, "What's the deal?" He goes, "I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of our club."
What?
I'm like, "Oh, really? The only way we can tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours."
Oh, nice comeback. Uh, I wouldn't even want to be in a place that was like that. I mean, that's prejudice as hell. But yeah, it's a nice comeback. Throw it right back in their faces.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy
Every
comes
time
over
I
to me.
turn
Now,
around.
I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, "You're out of here." I'm like, "I don't think so, Scooter."
Hold up. He's been 6'1", 6'6", 235 pounds. He looks a lot bigger than me, and I'm 225. Yeah, I'm 6'3", so yeah, or somewhere around there. They can never seem to decide. Uh, just another thing that irritates me. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Um, Notice that I'm in a weird fidgety kind of mood. My brain is kind of scattered today, so it's going 50 different ways at the moment. But yeah, this was. I'll bring this back a little bit.
I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with two fingers, says, "You're out of here." I'm like, "I don't think so, Scooter." And I was wrong. They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Yeah, it'll change your mind in a
Well,
heartbeat.
they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
Oh, I've been there so many times.
The cop says, "Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public." I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them.
He has definitely got a point. Hey, I was in the bar. You can't really get him for disorderly conduct when they're the ones that throw him out. They can get him for it on public property or private property, but the owner has to press charges. Anyway, yeah, he is something else.
Goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them.
He switched.
Well, he didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record.
I'll mention in a minute.
There's some good news.
In the blue collar comedy tours, he was always smoking cigars. I've never seen him with a cigarette. He always had those thick cigars that he smoked. I'll make it.
My arrest record. There's some good news.
Now the alcohol,
Satellites
he's
are
had every
waking
time.
up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on. There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep 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 beep. This part takes a while. Shorthand.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I love him.
Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern.
Yeah.
If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling, I believe. The drunken public charge in French, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met.
I got arrested by somebody like that.
He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, "Yeah, they call me Tater Salad." 17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose, and this cop goes, "Are you Ron Tater Salad White?" You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now.
Oh, brother.
I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
What? I didn't catch that later last part. Well, I kind of did. If you're talking about potato salad, uh, it does tend to give you gas, but that's the mixture of the mayonnaise and the onions and all that other stuff they put in it. Anyway, that was hilarious. Let me get that off of there. That was hilarious. I fully enjoyed that. I may try to get another video done tonight. It depends on how long it takes to get this one uploaded and stuff. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I got those 2 MRIs in the morning and some other testing that they're going to be doing on my next regular visit with them to try and cognitive testing to check my memory. Because I sent him a text. I said, "Is dementia hereditary?" And he said, "No." I was like, "Good." That's what we think my mom was slipping into before she passed. I really don't need that. Uh, what's wrong with you? I don't remember. Okay. But anyway, this has been a fun video. Make sure to shoot over and hit Ron White official with a like and subscribe on this video. Um, and if you enjoyed watching this with me, make sure to hit me with a like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. Shows my analytics show that only 5% of my viewers are subscribed. Um, so it's just right down there. Uh, anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope to see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.